Even the fools know what it means. Temptation, temptation, temptation. I can't resist, and I know that he is made of smoke, and I've lost my way. He knows that I am broke, still I must pay. Temptation. I'm feeling mighty lonesome. Haven't slept a wink. I walk the floor and watch the door, and in between I drink black coffee. Love's a hand-me-down brew. I'll never know a Sunday in this weekday room. I'm talking to the shadows, 1 o'clock till 4, and oh, how slow the moments go when all I do is pour black coffee. Since the blues caught my eye, I'm hanging out on Monday. These Sunday dreams too dry. Now Mama's born to go a loving, and a woman's born to weep and fret, to stay at home and set her oven and drown her best regrets in coffee and cigarettes. Oh, I'm moaning all the morning, moaning all the night, and in between it's nicotine and not much heart to fight. Black coffee, feeling low as the ground. Oh, waiting for my baby to maybe come back around.
Hello graduands, family, friends and academics. I would like to welcome you to your graduation ceremony. I am David, I am the Student Union President, and this year I have been elected to support the Solent students and alumni. I have been working alongside the university to keep improving the student experience and to build a Solent community you will be proud to remain a part of. As you look forward, be proud of your achievements, as every single one of you has had a unique experience here at Solent, and today is a fantastic opportunity to reflect on your time here at university and celebrate all that you have achieved. As you move on to the next chapter, whether you are going to do a postgrad or starting that search for the dream job, use the lessons you have learnt here at Solent, both in your social and academic worlds. Remember the good times, the hardships, the wins and failures. Use them all to shape your journey. For the most of you, this is only your first step, and for some it might be your second or third. Go into this new chapter with your friends and family and make the best of the opportunities that come your way. The reason I am standing here today is because I have challenged myself. I didn't give up. You never know what will happen, regardless of your plans or expectations. Make sure you push for your goal, strive to achieve your dreams, and meet challenges head on. And as long as you do your best, you will have no regrets. As Nelson Mandela said, do not judge me on my successes, judge me on how many times I fall down and get back up again. You have access to a fantastic support networks here as you move on to your next challenge. Solent Futures will support you for life, and the Alumni Service will build a community, and you will keep touching for the rest of the time. Push for your dreams, and anything is possible, although the journey may be a little bit different than you imagined. So I end by saying this before the great video. Good luck for your future. Enjoy your graduation, and congratulations to Solent University School of Sport, Health and Social Sciences, class of 2019.
Attention graduates. Graduates stand, please. Graduates sit down, please. Everyone, Mexican wave, please. Right, now that we've got that out of our system, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduating class of 2019. All your hard work, the long hours of studying, the early morning lectures, the late night cramming, the pre-exam nerves, the last minute deadline dashes. It's all paid off, and here you are, surrounded by the people who've shared your triumphs and challenges, ready to step out into the big wide world. But this isn't the end. This is just the beginning. You're joining a global community of over 60,000 Solent alumni, with connections all across the world in every industry. We'll still be here for you with advice, support, and a whole bunch of alumni benefits. So, keep in touch, share your successes, stay Solent for life, and as you graduate, remember, we're immensely proud of you. Graduation countdown, any minute now. But first, some important info. Phones, tablets, and other gadgets, please switch them to silent, or be judged for your terrible choice of ringtone. There aren't any fire drills planned. If an alarm does go off, keep calm. The staff will help show you to the nearest exit. Head out to the evacuation point in Guildhall Square. We'll let you know when it's safe to come back in. If you start feeling ill during the ceremony, get to reception and let the staff know. We'll offer a first aider if you need one, and sympathy if you don't. On to the more important stuff. Graduation etiquette. This is a formal ceremony, and there are certain ways that we need to do things. But that doesn't mean don't have fun. Celebrate your friends' achievements. Clap, smile, and cheer. We'll get it all on camera, and we're live streaming today's ceremony so that family and friends from around the world can tune in. So what happens next? When this film finishes, stay in your seats. There may be a pause before the opening music starts. When you hear the music, it's time. Get on your feet, your ceremony is beginning. Please stand while the procession makes its way to the stage. Once the chair of the ceremony declares the ceremony open, you can sit back down as the stage party sort themselves out. After the opening speech, everyone graduating will be directed to the stairs on the right of the stage. Give your seating card to the staff at the lectern and wait while they announce you. Then walk across the stage, shake hands with the chair, and leave the stage on the left. Return to your seat by walking around the back and up the aisle. That's it. Relax. When everyone has been across the stage, your director of school will invite all graduates and diplomats to stand. The chair of the ceremony will then admit you to your degrees. This is when you finally become graduates, diplomats, and alumni. Trust us, you'll feel the difference. Then, sit back down again. But don't get comfortable. When the music starts up again, That's the end of the ceremony. Stand up, stay up, while the procession from the stage makes their way out. Then it's your turn, graduates. Our ushers will pair you up and move you into a nice, tidy, photographer-friendly line. Stay in line, please, and smile for the cameras. And keep moving. Don't stop in the doorway. There's a lot of people behind you. Instead, head to the marquee on Guildhall Square. We're having a celebratory reception for you and your guests. Guests, once the students have left Guildhall, it's your turn. Make your escape and join them in the square for hugs, pictures, and celebration. Now, take your seats if you aren't already in them. Here we go. The music and your ceremony is about to start. Good luck, everyone, and best of luck in your careers.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, by the authority vested in me as Pro-Chancellor of this university, I declare the graduation ceremony open.
Please take your seats. Pro-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduands. As Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I extend a warm welcome to you to this wonderful graduation ceremony, which is a worthy celebration of considerable achievement after several years of commitment and hard work. It's perhaps an overused phrase, but we live in increasingly uncertain times, politically, environmentally, economically and socially. The challenges are considerable. This can be daunting, but this ceremony and the achievements of these people in front of me is reassuring and provides a reason for optimism for all of us. Remember the quote in our Andrews reception from Nelson Mandela? Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. As a consequence, today is undoubtedly a celebration, and one where you should rightfully take pleasure in the progress you have made. But today also comes with responsibilities. Who's going to solve the challenges I mentioned earlier? We can't always look to other people. We all need to be part of the solution, and others will look to you as graduates to at least contribute and very often take the lead. I encourage you to think of yourselves as the leaders of tomorrow. Pursue your ambitions with energy and enthusiasm, and don't settle for second best. It won't always work out, and how you handle the disappointment will be as important as how you handle the success. You will consider yourselves to be unlucky at times, and of course you will inevitably be so. But as the famous golfer Gary Player once said, "The harder I work, the luckier I get." If it gets tough, don't give up. The personal characteristics that have brought you to this graduation, energy, tenacity, commitment, and an open mind, will also serve you well in the future. Be ambitious. Don't settle for second best, and certainly don't see yourselves as any less worthy or any less valuable than anyone else. As Barack Obama said to the female class of Barnard College in the US, don't just get involved, fight for your seat at the table. Better yet, fight for a seat at the head of the table. Now, you can be sure you're well prepared for that challenge. You graduate today from a successful school in an increasingly successful university. Solent has again risen in all the major league tables, and we are now over 40 places higher than we were in 2015. And we have achieved our highest ever scores for employability, student satisfaction, and achievement. You have made that happen, along with the support of the dedicated and professional staff who proudly share your success today. We've also continued to develop our campus, nearing completion of £100 million worth of investment in new facilities. This year, the chief nurse opened our nursing simulator ward, and we have completed our magnificent indoor sports complex and the biggest open access maritime simulator centre in Europe. We are increasingly influential both nationally and internationally, and I encourage you to go out and proudly espouse the benefits of universities, the benefits of a degree education, and in particular, the benefits of this, your university. In the words of our head of sport programmes, Matt Bishop, we are Solent. Solent is very much an anchor university, a university for the city and our community. And like other modern universities, it transforms lives, and it ensures the highly skilled workforce for tomorrow. Think of the social workers, the nurses, the teachers, professions that we will almost all engage with at some time in our life. They come from universities, and particularly from universities like ours. In our case, adding creative and cultural industries, maritime, business, sport, law, and you have an example of the significance of this university. I haven't time to specify all that we do, but I want to focus on some recent successes in this school. The school's commitment to real-world learning has been highlighted by the inclusion in a report commissioned by the Physiological Society and Guild HE entitled Sport and Exercise Science Education, Impact on the UK Economy. The collaborative project between the school and Swindon Town Football Club was reported as an example of how to set up successful partnerships with industry, and the report was officially launched at the Houses of Parliament earlier this year. The project with Swindon Town FC is a commitment from both organisations to create opportunities to benefit both, including sports science, knowledge exchange, research and student placements. This agreement coincides with the launch of Solent University's new Master of Science Football Science degree, the first of its kind in the UK, and will support the course in preparing students for the rewards and challenges of working in professional football. The school has had strong performance within research this year. Augusto Rosario, Yasmin Pleasure in Applied Sports Science, and Georgina Waller, Sports and Exercise Therapy, all presented their dissertations to the British Conference of Undergraduate Research. There are also continued publications of student research projects in academic peer-reviewed journals. Recently, a group of first-year BSc biomedical science students attended the annual Early Career Scientist Research Symposium, organised by the Society of Microbiology. The students enjoyed keynote speakers and noted the wide range of research in the field. Our BA Sport and Physical Education degree continues to gain momentum as one of the best courses in the country. This year it secured yet another professional body accreditation, as one of only 2 universities in the UK to pass a very stringent assessment. We already hold endorsement from the Association of Physical Education, and now we have become the first university to secure endorsement from the Chartered Institute for the Management of Sport and Physical Activity, ensuring our physical education degrees mapped against 5 national employment standards. This means all our students are industry ready. As a direct consequence, we've seen another very successful crop of talented students achieve places on initial teacher training for physical education. The national benchmark for new graduates entering teacher training at first attempt is 25%. But over the past few years, our sport and education course has seen 75%, 70%, and this year 78% of the cohort entering teacher training in September, making Solent one of the most successful physical education courses in the UK. We wish these future teachers all the very best as they start their training in this very worthwhile career. It's been another hugely successful year for the Football Studies programme. The UEFA award-winning Football Leadership programme continues to go from strength to strength, with more than 300 students working on a range of grassroots football projects delivered across the county. A number of students have also successfully completed our training programme, run in conjunction with football's equality and inclusion organisation, Kick It Out. Students have enjoyed guest lectures throughout the year. Finally, employability remains a key strength, with graduates securing employment with, now wait for this list, it's quite impressive, Chelsea FC, the Football Association, Manchester United, Fulham, Brighton and Hove Albion, Wolverhampton Wanderers FC, Cardiff City FC, Watford FC, my team, Birmingham City FC, AFC Wimbledon FC, Coventry FC, Exeter City FC, Grimsby Town, Millwall FC and MK Dons, among a range of other clubs and organisations. This year also saw the school establish a master's portfolio. Today, the very first cohort completes the MA courses in sport development and management, and youth sport and physical education. So the work I've just listed and the awards we recognise today have been achieved through hard work, dedication and some sacrifice. This adds to the satisfaction felt today. You will recognise that you have achieved proportionally to the effort you have put in. And I encourage you again to take on the future with similar determination and effort. You will only get out of something what you put into it. So, as you become graduates of the university, I extend my warmest congratulations. You will go on to contribute enormously in a wide range of occupations and professions. And I am confident that you will bring not only social and economic benefits to yourself, but also to the communities of which you become members. I know you will have learned a great deal in your time at Solent. You have been taught by a dedicated group of academic staff, many of whom are international leaders in their field, and all of whom devote their professional lives to the teaching, learning, and development of our students. You have also been supported by many highly dedicated and professional staff who, whilst they often don't teach, have provided the service and the infrastructure that have made your success at the university possible. I would like to thank them on your behalf. We are very proud of you as our students, and we continue to be proud of you as you make your way in the world. Whatever you do next, and whenever you find yourselves, you are all our ambassadors. I hope you keep in touch and at some stage return to this, your university. For now, I just want to finish with a quote relevant to a university in a maritime city. Life is like the ocean. Waves will try to knock you down and push you back where you started. But once you fight through them, the entire ocean is yours. Very well done and good luck for a happy and successful future. Thank you.
Pro-Chancellor, as the Head of Education and Sociology within the School of Sport, Health and Social Sciences, I am pleased to present some of our successful students. Pro-Chancellor, may I present graduands who have been awarded the Higher Education Certificate in Professional Sport Management and Administration Football. Sarah Louise Guilfoy. Pro-Chancellor, may I present graduands who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Arts with honours in Adventure and Outdoor Management. Max Fraser Allen. Benedict Barnard Edwards. Hanlong Denise Bourdet. Samuel James William Cobbold. Joseph Costigan. Matilda Charlotte Dacuna. Luke William J. Dance. Joshua Harrison Easton. William Hatch. Daria Lisiva. Nicholas Palmer. Pro-Chancellor, may I present graduands who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Football Studies. Nicholas Anderson. Charlie Bellons. Jordan Bedford. Jamie Blackwell. Bonnie Benev. Joseph Boo Nassif. Alexander Braybrooks. Joseph Brewer. Ryan Brewster. Kieran Britland. Vadim Karabich. Tetsunori Chikurishi. Thomas Colville. James Hamilton Cousley. Liam Michael Crane. Jack Michael Doncombe. Tom George Doncombe. Harry Dudmish. Alfie Aaron Dumpleton Gray. Hayden Easter. Brandon Keith Eaton. James Stephen Fitzpatrick. This graduate has also been awarded the LMA Prize for Outstanding Student Achievement. Charlie Gamble. Ibrahima Goswell. Michael Griffiths. Samuel Richard Gunter. Dominic Hanberry. Sean Harrison. This graduate has also been awarded the Hampshire FA Prize for Outstanding Contribution to Volunteering. Stuart Holland. Harvey Jennings. James Knudsen. Nicholas Livingstone. Ryan Lord. James Lucasius. Thomas William Lynn. Cade Masters. James May. Hassan Mir. Liam Moffat. Shion Murray. Harry Nadios. Christopher Brian Ung. Diarmad Owen Orderly. Adam Osborne. Alex Peake. Nathan Stephen Pilecki. Sam Pithers. Dominic Pottinger. James Patrick Price. Nikhil Rahira. Henrique Tiga Santorev. Edward Atakumbo Sholabagard. Jack Edward Speed. Harry Andrew Stanley. Luke Stillwell. Thomas Sutton. Nathan Taylor. Adam Thomas. Jugal Parish Yadif. Pro-Chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Arts with honours in Football Studies and Business. Athindoros Agumamaitis. Adam Ballett. Daniel Benson. Thomas Bliss. Lewis William Andrew Brooke. James William Brooker. Michael Challoner. Kane Cover. Aaron Stephen Daniels. David De Freitas. Meheran Estefan. Alistair Fisher. William Jack Horton. Samuel Kearney. Riki Kobayashi. Alexander William Matthews. Stephen Luke McKelland. Javier Alejandro Miguel Alvarenga. Santiago Jose Moreno Flores. Shkem Nzvici. Benjamin Edward Davies Penela. Ennis Richard. This graduate has also been awarded the LMA Prize for Outstanding Student Achievement, Sean Saziki. Aaron Stevenson. Bradley George Thatcher. Jessa de Korn van Mol. Pro-Chancellor, may I present graduands who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sport, Coaching and Development. Daniel Allwright. Davina Aloy Ilolo. Nathan Entry Achituef. Joseph Belcher. Rudy Shah Shamal. Robert Cheel. Jacob Ryan Dobson. Joshua Fern Rolfe. Thomas Foster. Lauren Margaret Louise Garish. Jordan Goddard Joseph. Max Kinlock. Aidan Robert Knight. Chloe Lamasse. Jamie Line. Leonidas Nicolaou. Emily Kate Ottaway. Guy Edward Kim Parsley. Demil Patel. Jackson Pierce. Neve Amy Ryan. Kelvin Thompson. Demi Watts. Pro-Chancellor, may I present graduands who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Arts with honours in Sport and Physical Education. Adam Baker. Nathan Baldwin. Michael Barton. Jordan Bast. Olivia Borkert. Jonathan William George Benstead. Christopher Blackall. Stephanie Battelle. Stephanie Chung. Daniel Dudgeon. Daniel Eady. This graduand has also been awarded the Eade and Ravenscroft Photography Prize. Savannah Meredith Elliott. Jake Foster. Sophie Green. William Green. Matthew Richard Hammond. Niall Instone. Tariq Kaisi Kavanagh. Ryan Kennison. Georgina Elizabeth Lowe. Ellie Massingham. Leo Meek. Georgia O'Sullivan. This graduate has also been awarded the Simspar Prize for contribution to coaching and physical education. Alice Louise Oborn. Jack Pugh. Megan Pugh. Bradley Smith. Emily Smith. Benjamin Sumali. Daniel Tavender. Robin Caroline Tiller. George Vivian. Jamie West. Emily Williams. Pro-Chancellor, may I present graduands who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sports Studies. Emily Baker. Amelia Burgess. George Butler. Perry Driscoll. Emma Halley. Kyle Hobbs. Annabelle Knott. Terry Rubu. Louisa May McKay. Adiowe Olumiwa. Holly Sawyer. Jay Wilson. Pro-Chancellor, may I present graduands who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sports Studies and Business. Harry Moses Brown. Christopher Dixon. John Eguziraku. Alberto Fernan Largo. Megan Grace. Marty Johnson. Esther Lau Mackay. Matthew Longley. Nuno Miguel Melicio de Paula Pieria. Ruth Oboro. Amantal Ostenosti. Leo Robertson. Valdemar Carlos Rodriguez Coligo. Kieran Rook. Harry George Sivright. Ryan Wilkie. Kobe Talbot. Pro-Chancellor, may I present postgraduates who have been awarded the degree of Masters of Arts in Sport Development and Management. Kelly Louise Bailey. Jonathan Cook. Joshua Paul Henry Corver. Stephen Mark Ketteringham. Adam Paul Miller. Samuel Moss. Georgios Papoutas. Louis Ryan. Pro-Chancellor, may I present postgraduates who have been awarded the degree of Master of Arts in MA Youth Sport and Physical Education. Madison Borlas Boone. Sophie Ann Hill. Louis Silvani. Peter Stott. Pro-Chancellor, this concludes my presentation from the School of Sport, Health and Social Sciences.
Will graduands and diplomans please stand up?
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor of the University, I admit you to your degrees, diplomas and certificates. Well done.
Will graduates and diplomats please now be seated?
Pro-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Hugh Jennings for the award of the Honorary degree of Doctor of Sport. In 1998, the Football Association published a report entitled The Charter for Quality. the report would pave the way for the development of new elite football academies, places where the brightest and best youth football talents could be nurtured and, in the case of the most talented, developed into future stars. Just as this new system was being implemented, an unassuming history teacher was making the transition from an Oxfordshire school into one of these new academies. 21 years later, after having nurtured the talents of a number of football's most highly recognisable superstars, Hugh Jennings is widely regarded as one of the most significant developers of elite footballing talent anywhere in the game. Hugh worked as a teacher in Oxfordshire for 12 years before he entered football full-time. His passion for the game was already evident in these early years, though. During this period, he coached district, county and regional schools football in the Oxford area. He also coached at the Oxford United Centre of Excellence. In 1998, Hugh joined the academy at Southampton Football Club as head of education. Hugh's background as a qualified teacher and experienced coach made him an ideal candidate for the job. In 2001, he was appointed as academy director, a role in which he would transform Southampton's academy into one of the best in the world. Over the course of the next 5 years, Hugh enjoyed tremendous success at Southampton's academy. He developed a reputation not only for recruiting the most promising young players, but also for demonstrating an astute sense of potential that was sometimes lost to others. Indeed, both of these characteristics were highlighted in the journeys of two of Hugh's most famous Southampton graduates. The first was spotted as a 10-year-old schoolboy playing in Newbury when Hugh recruited him to the club. Described as one of the hottest footballing prospects in England by the time he was 16, he would go on to become Southampton's youngest ever first-team debutant and one of the youngest players ever to play for the England senior team. Theo Walcott was always destined to be a star. For Hugh's other most high-profile graduate, the path was far less certain, however. Coaches at the club were unconvinced that this particular gangly and injury-prone 16-year-old should be retained. Hugh, however, felt otherwise, and, after providing additional opportunities for the player to prove himself, convinced the coaching staff to keep him on. Some years later, and to Hugh's great relief, he can be credited with potentially saving the career of a player who would go on to become the most expensive in the world, Real Madrid's Gareth Bale. Whilst Theo and Gareth are the two most high-profile players associated with Hugh during his time at Southampton FC, they are only two of a production line of star names that graduated from the club's academy under Hugh's stewardship. Other players include England internationals Adam Lallana, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Luke Shaw, and James Ward-Prowse. Following his success at Southampton FC, Hugh was approached by the Premier League in 2006 and appointed as youth development manager. Charged with the responsibility of ensuring best practice in all Premier League academies, Hugh was an obvious choice for the job. In his 2 years in the role, he was instrumental in the development of the Lewis Review, the first major review of elite youth development in football since the 1998 Charter for Quality, and the precursor to the implementation of the Elite Player Performance Plan, the model currently used to manage the country's elite football academies and the players developed within them. Whilst Hugh possessed a central role in the monitoring of the academy system in England at the Premier League, the yearning to return to club football was a strong one, and when Fulham approached him to rejuvenate its academy in 2009, he was quick to accept the challenge. Over the course of the last 10 years, Hugh has turned Fulham's academy into one of the best in Europe. Replicating the success he had at Southampton, he has again created a production line of talent that has gone on to secure success at domestic and international levels. Hugh's most notable Fulham graduates include England Under-19 European Championship winner Ryan Sessegnon, goalkeeper Marcus Bettinelli, Manchester City's Patrick Roberts, and French international Moussa Dembele. Indeed, these players are just a small representation of a much larger group of more than 30 academy players who have made first-team debuts for Fulham since Hugh joined the club. Hugh is naturally proud of the footballing successes that he has contributed to during his career. It's clear when talking to him, though, that whilst the development of footballers is one thing, he also derives a significant sense of pride from contributing to the development of young men who possess the skills, the qualities and attributes to be successful in any walk of life. As such, it becomes evident that helping young people to flourish is Hugh's ultimate aim. Hugh's desire to help young people is manifest in his long-standing relationship with Solent University, where he has sat on panels and attended meetings, offering advice and guidance that have informed aspects of curriculum and research. Most notably, though, it's the time he gives to our students and the opportunities he affords them. Hugh has given innumerable guest lectures on a range of different topics. He has supported projects and dissertations, master's theses and PhDs. Nothing has ever been too much trouble. He is one of the most knowledgeable and decent men in football. But more than that, he is, quite simply, the standard by which the excellence in the development of elite youth footballers should be measured. In recognition of his significant achievements, I conclude this citation by asking for the conferment of the award of the honorary degree of Doctor of Sport on Hugh Jennings.
Whoa. Was that me? Just checking you're warm enough. Pro-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am extremely privileged to be the recipient of this honorary degree. As a former teacher, and unlike the norm for this profession, you'll be relieved to hear that I shall endeavour to keep my acceptance comments brief. I'm not altogether sure why it is that I'm standing here before you, a distinctly average academic, a Desmond no less, a limited sportsman, and clearly, as my son's withering assessments confirm, not an athlete. I can't claim fame through individual triumphs nor fortune as a result of entrepreneurial endeavour. In short, there is nothing remarkable about Hugh Jennings. Indeed, as Richard commented, I risked infamy in 2005 by getting close to releasing Gareth Bale. I doubt whether I would have been here in front of you today had I committed that aberration. I have, however, had a remarkable career. Remarkable for the opportunity to work with my hobby. Few of us benefit from this privilege. Although, of course, I'm certain that all of the Solent University's lecturers here this morning will confirm undying affection for teaching you. Watching the likes of Gareth, Theo Walcott, Adam Lallana, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Luke Shaw, James Ward-Prowse, Moussa Dembele, Ryan Sessegnon, and many others has been a joy. However, at the cost of devaluing the receipt of this prestigious honour and its high-calibre recipients, I'm still not really sure why I'm here. Perhaps it's a lean year. But given that I have this opportunity to address you, including my incredibly patient family, and assuming that you'll be generous to listen for a little while longer, I'd like you to consider these two anecdotes. First, the other day I was chatting to a youthful business leader at a mentoring event. She revealed to me that one of her challenges was to stop saying yes to requests for her taking part in this activity or that society. Saying yes was, she felt, a genuine weakness, acting as an impediment to her succeeding at work. It was affecting her mental health and being able to have a fulfilling and relaxing social life. She asked whether I could help her. Could I help her? Well, I could help her by associating wholly with her striving for the right pathway, concerned about overcommitting and being unable to say no. I told her not to worry. Her enthusiasm, zest for exploration, and grasping opportunity would, in spite of her fears, help, not hinder her to succeed. Second, in the autumn, a then head coach of a Premiership rugby club on a day's visit to Fulham marched into my office and pronounced, "Hello, good to meet you. You're the academy manager with great EQ." "What do you mean?" I asked, having only a vague knowledge of the modern abbreviation of EQ. "They tell me that you can assess people and circumstances well and you can associate with the mood of a situation. How do you do that?" He continued. To be honest, I didn't have a clue. I was taken aback that this was the perception of me. Have I really, 30 years on, developed sufficient wisdom to demonstrate EQ? Holding the metaphorical mirror up, which depicts who you were, who you are now, and what you represent, isn't a comfortable experience. However, in this case, for probably the only occasion, I'm comfortable with this journey, from fledgling enthusiast to more mature assessor. So, where is the connection and why reference it here today? Sport is the connection. It's been and continues to be my passion, whilst my zest for working in the industry is undimmed. If I have a talent, it is for showing enthusiasm combined with a positivity for the driver to create the best programme for young football players. These attributes have no cost. They are free, but they are worth so much. Today, you stand on the cusp of maturity, undergraduate phase complete, the world to inherit, your journey of 30 years and hopefully more ahead. I urge you to grasp that opportunity and to say yes when it is appropriate and merited. For those of you aspiring to work in sport, you should do this in the knowledge that in spite of the many challenges the industry faces, corruption and greed being two such vices, it provides a wonderful career pathway. This summer alone, the Women's Football World Cup, the Men's Cricket World Cup, the Male and Female Cricket Ashes Series, and the Women's Netball World Cup, to name but a few, are the treats of the season. Events such as these provide a plethora of opportunities, not just for the viewer and spectator, but for the athletes, managers and coaches, organisers, administrators, as well as for those who work in the ever-burgeoning area of business for sport. All these are represented here in this auditorium by you. My challenge to you on this very special day for you is to encourage you to play your part in ensuring that sport remains a force for good, a unifying power, an emblem for a positive future. And in the words of Stephen King, ironically the masterful writer of horror fiction, you can, you should, and if you're brave enough to start, you will. Thank you.
Pro-Chancellor, distinguished guests, I propose Ram Kalyan for the award of Honorary Degree of Doctor of Arts. Ram Kalyan Kelly, or Kelly, as he's affectionately referred to in this city, is the project and station manager for Unity 101, Southampton's main Asian and ethnic minority radio station. Kelly developed Unity 101 radio over 13 years ago and has become a central figure in the SO14 area. His passion and enthusiasm for radio, but also community cohesion, is extraordinary, and Kelly is involved in many different projects across the city that evidence this. He works closely with Hampshire Constabulary, the NHS, local schools, and provides support for many Black, Asian, and minority ethnic people in this city by offering Unity 101 resource as a training and development space. Solent University also benefit from Kelly's experience and knowledge, and I'm particularly proud to say that he's helped the School of Art, Design and Fashion particularly. Kelly has contributed many projects to the school, providing live briefs to courses such as illustration, fine art, graphic design, and fashion, all of which connect our students to minority and hard-to-reach communities in this city, helping us to create socially minded students in a real-world context. He has recently developed Unity Arts to support local community groups to exhibit their work, explaining their culture in a visual way. And the university's Showcase Gallery has worked with him to develop this project. This relationship has developed further recently and over the last few years and has grown into a joint application for an externally funded grant to create a culturally focused exhibition that will connect the whole university to the city and the people that live within it. This is a very ambitious, outward-looking project that just would not be possible without the knowledge, insight, and enthusiasm that Kelly possesses. I therefore conclude this citation by asking for the conferment of the award of Honorary Doctor of Arts on Ram Kalyan.
Wow. It's an honor to be here today. What a great outfits we have. Wonderful outfit. The first thing I ask, how did it come about? What the different colors mean? Why do you have to have this thing on the left-hand side and not the right side? Waking up this morning, I felt my head slightly bigger than the size that I originally said I would be. Then I realized, is it because I'm getting an honorary degree today? Is it because all of you are getting an honorary degree? Do you sometimes feel that way? Well, you should do. You should be proud. Good morning, Pro-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to be here today to receive this honorary degree. I did not have the opportunity to go to university. My full-time college education trained me as an electronic engineer. From then on, with a will to succeed, I became a disc jockey, a radio broadcaster, a producer, club festival promoter. At the age of 19, I became the co-owner of Bournemouth 2,500 capacity academy theatre discotheque and developed a record label, management of artists. All of this achieved against, you may have guessed, my parents' wishes when they really sent me to college to become an electronic engineer. 17 years ago, I founded Unity 101 Community Radio in Southampton, for which I'm been honored today, along with all of you. Life has not been easy. So I'd like to share a short story about the journey that has brought me here today. At the height of successful career in the leisure and entertainment business in Bournemouth, I sold my 2 houses, 2 cars, and moved to Kenya, the place of my birth, to join my big brother to start a business. I soon realized the business practices were somewhat different in developing countries, and they do not quite align with what I'm used to here in the UK. Nevertheless, I continued for 3 years developing leisure entertainment business, driven by determination, dedication, and commitment. I returned back to England in the late 80s with just 2 suitcases and nothing much to show for many years in Kenya. You can imagine how devastating it was, going from being a successful entrepreneur to being unemployed and finding myself without no job despite my efforts. I was too ashamed to tell my family. I then saw computers as a way forward. So I joined local college to learn basic skills in computers, and today I would say I'm pretty nifty at it. I moved to London to look after my mother, who had acute dementia, and while I was there, with gusto and enthusiasm, I persuaded some people to invest in a radio production company. I worked tirelessly to develop this business and finally turned into a successful venture. I sold my shares, moved to Southampton with a vision of using my radio production skills to bring communities together, and that was the beginning of Unity 101 Community Radio. Since then, I have worked 7 days a week, 15 hours a day for the past 17 years, and will continue to do so. When you enjoy what you do, who needs a holiday? But work-life balance is important to keep the energy to bring communities together. It is something I'm passionate about. The multicultural communities of Southampton. The most important lesson I've learned is to value, respect, and help every human being, no matter where they come from. Make every second count and strive to make an earth a better place for the next generation, you. Unity 101 Community Radio is a voluntary organization. We've been broadcasting in 10 languages, 24/7 for the past 14 years, reaching an estimated 60,000 people on FM and thousands more on other platforms. I have trained 272 volunteers to date in all aspects of radio broadcasting, and many have gone to become successful careers in BBC, ITV, national and international media, and progressed in their careers at their workplace. We have had many accolades over the years. Queen's Award for promoting community cohesion through a multicultural broadcasting service. This year, I was awarded the High Sheriff of Hampshire Award, the City of Southampton Award by the Mayor and the Communication Award for the Scouts Club. We do work with Scouts as well, and many more, for which I'm truly humbled to receive for the work that I enjoy. The work I do with communities, schools, colleges, private, public, and voluntary sector has made me much more richer, and I don't really mean money. I'm passionate about transferring my skills to anyone who might find them beneficial to their life and future careers. I've built radio studios in schools and colleges across Southampton and trained hundreds of students and staff in radio broadcasting, giving them confidence, skills, experience to set higher aspirations for their futures ahead. For more than a decade, I've been helping students from Solent University, as Professor Peter Lloyd said, giving them a real-life experience through Unity 101, such as event management, outreach work, graphic design, arts projects, video production, outside and radio broadcasting. So my message to all new graduates today: remember, life will throw everything at you. Never give up. It is how you maneuver through life's challenges and opportunities that matters. Use the skills and the knowledge that you have gained at this great university and apply them to the university of life. Do not lead to temptation. Be honest and focus on where you want to go. And I'm sure you'll each have a wonderful and exciting careers ahead. And I salute you all here today. Thank you.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasant task of thanking you for your part in today's ceremony, of endorsing the Deputy Vice-Chancellor's best wishes to you, and then to close the proceedings. First of all, a quick thank you to our superb musicians you heard as we proceeded in and when we will be proceeding out. Our singers Emily Mongan and Angel Wolf Back performing the music of Pete Wilson, led by Andy Harris. We just have a round of applause. I can also certify that the School of Sport, Health and Social Sciences maintain their tradition of having the most bone-crushing handshakes of all the schools. Now, there's a very good reason we're all dressed up like this today. If the Chancellor were here, he would say that if you think you look strange up here, wait until you see yourselves on the video. Anyway, academic dress is a ritual which goes back to the very first universities, when the first academics were often clerics or aspiring clergy. And excess in terms of dress was seriously frowned upon. Gowns and hoods always had a very practical function, keeping individuals warm and protected from the weather. I'm sure you'll all have noticed this is not an issue today, and my colleagues sitting up here today will certainly confirm that it is in fact really hot under these lights. However, the ceremony, tradition and formality are all important as we take time to mark your communal passing from the world of study to that of work and further participation in society. For us, it is a pleasure to see you gowned, and it is a fitting way to celebrate your achievements. I had to smile, however, at the observation of Robert Orban, who said a graduation ceremony is an event where the ceremony speaker often tells thousands of students dressed in identical caps and gowns that individuality is the key to success. As the Deputy Vice-Chancellor said earlier, this is a special moment in everyone's lives, one which I know will be remembered for many, many years to come. 40 years ago this week, I was likewise sitting where you are today, and it's an event I will never forget. The friendships forged in the 3 years I was an undergraduate were strong, and I'm still in touch with many. It's 3 years which is a true milestone in all your lives. You'll never forget it. I sincerely hope you will recall your time at university with the fondness and pride that I enjoyed, and that you will carry with you the creativity and energy for which this university is becoming so well known. The Royal Society of Arts described the university as an angel of creativity, in recognition of the enterprising and innovative way we are all doing things. So all of us here today will leave the Guildhall with vivid memories of the last hour or so. It is a very important day for everybody. We will all have different thoughts and memories of what has happened here. The overriding image for me is of successful people looking back on a considerable achievement, but also forward to a successful and exciting future. But the celebratory atmosphere of today's graduation, we shouldn't forget the hard work, perseverance, and in some cases sacrifices that have put you all here today. Many of you will have achieved things you wouldn't have thought possible when you first started 3 years ago. And as the Deputy Vice-Chancellor said earlier, being a student today in higher education is challenging and by no means easy, and changes in funding and other pressures are making student life ever more difficult in many different ways. But you've all survived this and flourished. In addition to academic achievement, you'll have learned something about living and working with other people from very different backgrounds, about self-discipline, and from what I hear, probably a little bit about partying. You can now enjoy the success of your labours and efforts. Let me be the first to congratulate you as graduates and diplomats. Well done. There is another very important group of people we should celebrate today. I mean your families and friends, all of whom have played a vital part in your success. They have offered encouragement, support, love, and unstinting expenditure of time, effort, and money. They have watched anxiously while you flew the nest, come to visit you in shared kitchens of unspeakable squalor, and tried to look happy as you turned up unannounced at weekends with container loads of dirty laundry. Could I ask every friend, family, parent in the room to stand, and I'd like the graduates and diplomats to give them a round of applause. And on your behalf, there is also another very important group of people I would like to thank, and that's the university academic staff for making all this happen and for their skills and support, and most especially for their excellent teaching. One never forgets a good teacher. This is particularly true for students in higher education. And here on stage, in this university in general, we have a group of teaching staff who are both outstanding in their commitment, but also in their care and their dedication. They have played an important and memorable part in your lives and in building an excellent and growing reputation for this university. A round of applause. So it just remains for me to wish all of those graduating today every possible success in the future, to thank you all for being here and to make this such a happy and memorable occasion. For those of you in particular who've travelled long distances to be here, thank you so much and do have a safe journey home. Ladies and gentlemen, I now declare this ceremony closed. Thank you.